the jazz music, Smitty? I'm
Oh,
so
I don't
listening.
know. I don't have my. I'm not even right. I'm fussing
See?
at you, and I'm just as wrong. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't right this morning.
I'm
Hey,
excited for the
family.
jazz to get me going.
Welcome to the Grits and Grants 15. Again, I am the man with the plan from another land. Booyaka, booyaka, boo. I'm a poet, and now you know it.
A moment of silence equal for that joke because it
I,
is dead.
I wrote a song about it. Want to hear it?
No.
Wow, rude girl this morning. Hey, June, here we are on Friday, the 18th of January. Where'd they go, June? I ask the question all the time, but I never get an answer that explains why time is moving at such an ultra fast speed.
It always moves fast, Smitty. You know what? Yesterday when I left here, I don't know, I was in the mood just to like ride. You know what I mean? You ever get in your car and you just ride with no destination?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this time I actually found myself at my old apartment. It used to be called Brentwood South over on the south side. And I actually rode around the back because I lived at the back. And I was like, wow, I thought about some happy times. And then I thought about some sad times. And then I thought about the struggle. You know what I mean?
Struggle is real.
20 something years old. I'm not going to say my age. And struggling with children. You know? And I was like, man, am I ever going to get through this? And I did. You know, so many years later, you get through it because time keeps moving. You can't stop it.
You cannot. You
And the
cannot.
things that you're worrying about today don't matter 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 years later. It's
Ain't
like
that the truth?
you get through it. You always get through it.
You always push through it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me say good morning to Gwen Murphy Johnson. She's with us this morning. Where's everybody else, June? Everybody else is AWOL, absent without leave. What is going on? Why can't I hear anything? So anyway, family, as long as y'all can hear it, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
So again, family, you heard June's tripping down memory lane.
Yes.
You know, and it's always good to go back, from whence you began.
Yeah.
You know, the times that you thought would never end.
Mm-hmm.
Times when you weren't happy, but you knew there was just something better and you just had to figure out the best way to get there.
And you keep praying, you keep pressing forward.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. From there, I went to Griffin Avenue on the north side. Used to live over there, rented a house.
Griffin Avenue, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, I was like, had some good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Add an addition to my family over there.
Good morning, Crystal Smith. Go ahead, June. I'm sorry. I just want to shout out to
fine.
Crystal.
Yeah, good morning, Crystal.
That's Crystal with a K, June.
Okay.
She's special.
She's special.
Special K. We sorry, Crystal. We just pick with people. Crystal.
From there, my rent. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Smitty.
Crystal, is this your first time with us? Crystal with a K? Let us know. Go ahead, June.
Yeah, my rent was going up. I was renting a house, and my rent kept on going up every single year.
It does.
$50, $100. And one year it actually went up to $150, and I was like, okay. I can't do this. There's just no way I can afford it if it went up one more time.
But did that stop it from going up?
No, it did not.
You know what, family? Let me put a pin in this just for a second.
Okay.
But June, don't lose your train of thought,
Right.
okay? Hey, good morning, Crystal. Again, Crystal said yes, this is her first time with us here, but we did speak the other night. So, Crystal, welcome to our Grits and Grants 15. June and I, we grind it out each morning, Monday through Friday, soon to be Saturday, if we can get out of bed. Just for 15 minutes, just to lift you up, just to motivate you. We call this our family reunion.
Yes.
But we ain't fighting with each other. We ain't playing spades, but we still gonna talk about each other.
That's right.
That's the truth. All right, June, go ahead.
So, you told me to put a pin in it.
And you didn't put a pen in it.
I did. But, from there, I was like, you know what? I want to be a homeowner. So I was just started telling my friends and telling my family members, look, this is what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to be able to hang out like I did because I'm saving. And, most of my friends had something negative to say.
Yeah.
Because none of them were homeowners themselves.
Yeah, it's hard to see yourself being a homeowner, more or less somebody else.
Girl, why would you want to be a homeowner? It's going to be hard. You're going to have to, pay for all these repairs. At least you can call the landlord to fix it and blah, blah, blah. And this and that. And it bogged me down. So I stopped. I stopped. I did not do anything else because I listened to
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, in Gwen Avenue,
them.
Gwen Avenue, Gwen Murphy Johnson replied back, Griffin Avenue.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I started again. And, same friends was like, why are you going to do this? But I was like, no, I've got to do this. I've got to do it for me and my kids. But long
But
story,
how did you know you could do it? You knew you had to do it, but how did you know you could do it?
I surrounded myself with people that had done it.
Okay.
And they weren't single parents, they were just people that had done it. And they advised me, go to Southside Community Development Housing
Absolutely.
Corporation, go to home, go to, any place that you can get additional information.
Hold on a second. Put a pin on it. Good morning, Marshall Traver. No, Tarver. That's Marshall Tarver. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, I know that's the first time Marshall is joining us.
Yes, it is.
The name doesn't sound familiar
It
at all.
does not.
So we got two people. We have two new people. So again, welcome to the Grits and Grants 15. We're a family. Our only mission, our family reunion each and every morning is just to motivate you, just to lift you up, just to make you grind a lot harder to get to wherever you want to be and get there sooner so that you can enjoy it longer. Go ahead, June. I'm messing with her this morning.
He is. So I went to the bank and I was just so happy because I was like, I can do this. I went to, these workshops and they motivated me and I was like just high on the hog, as they say. And I went to the bank and I sat down and I filled out the application and I was like, yes, I could do this. And the person looked at me and was like, you got too much debt to income.
Just blew you out your frame, didn't it?
Qualified. And I was like,
Did that stop you, or did you execute that crazy faith?
it stopped me.
It didn't stop. You didn't have crazy faith then.
I did not have crazy faith.
So, but you had to have gotten it eventually since you became a homeowner.
But it's eventually, I guess my point is there's so many things that were going to jump in your way once you make up your
Yeah,
mind
let me
as to
tell you,
what wanna
family.
do.
Yes,
And
Lord, have mercy, yes.
I'm not trying to lie. I'm not trying
No,
to fool anybody that
no.
it's going to be easy. You're always going to have some type of obstacle because that's what life is.
Hang on a second. Put a pin in it.
You know what?
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Sharon Campbell. We got Sharon Campbell with us this morning. Sharon, welcome to the family reunion as we continue to lift each other up. Go ahead, June.
I guess my point is, whatever you go through in life, if it's something that you really want and it's really worth it, obstacles are gonna come.
Yeah.
Because it's like the universe.
They do.
Is she sure she wants it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Absolutely.
sure she wants it because I'm gonna throw this at her, that at her. Oh, she ain't stopped. What about this? What
You know,
about a little bit of this?
That's right,
All
family.
You
Listen
stepped
to the
over
woman.
that, you blew through that. All right.
Listen
here
to
comes
the-
a big one.
Listen
Boom.
to the woman.
And
Listen
it's
to
like,
the woman.
Oh, okay.
But family. Eventually, June had to have developed. She may not have known it.
I didn't.
It may not have been titled then. But eventually, the girl had to accept some crazy faith
Yeah.
and believe that she could do it. Because if there's so much stuff, June, getting in your way,
Constantly.
then you shouldn't have been able to do it.
That's right.
You should still be living on Griffin Avenue.
Car broke down, lost my job, filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Damn, there's no way you should have been. There's no way you should have become a homeowner, June. I'm telling you, it's not right.
But I was $40,000 in debt, and that's why the lender was
So-
like, I don't think so.
Did they laugh at you? Like, what is this girl doing up in here? Crazy
The
faith. I'm
individual,
ready.
Honestly, they looked at me side-eye.
There you go, Miss Tarver. I'm Marshall Tarver. That's what I'm talking about. Is Marshall? That could be a girl or a guy's name,
They
can't it?
could, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm confused. Marshall, you need to help me out. Tracy McLean. Good morning to your sister. We got Tracy. Marshall, help us out. Is that a? I can't see the picture. Is that a man's name or woman's name? I don't want to be disrespectful. But again, family, you got to execute that crazy faith that says no matter the matter. Marshall, what I'm saying is, Marshall, no matter the matter, you can do this. No matter the matter, you got to do this. All right. That crazy faith says, I'm gonna put my head down and I'm just gonna make it do what I want it to do. I want y'all to feel that. This is me deciding what will happen for me. And June, that's crazy to think that I've got enough power, that there's enough within me to make the universe, to make the world, to make the mortgage companies, to make the sellers do what I need them to do.
You know, the funny thing is, we don't realize that we have the power.
There you go, family. We do. I
And
promise
that was
you.
me. I didn't realize I had the power. I let that lady with her sting attitude look at me with a smile on her face when she denied me.
Yes.
Stop me again.
You know what, June? We got to accept the fact that, you know what? We just going to be right. We going to be right. And now, family, grammar is optional here. I'm not going to allow grammar to get in my way of making my point to you this fine morning. Family, I want you to be right in everything that you do.
But you know what the thing was? She actually, when I think about it, she didn't stop me. She motivated me.
There you go.
Inside me, I was like, you know, I walked out like, oh, she gonna be stinking. I don't want her stink money anymore.
So,
But
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, but I realized I did need it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that because you went there asking them for it. But family.
But you feel that, you let
You know,
people stop. He's like, oh,
yeah.
she gonna be stinking. Okay.
You want
that's
your,
fine.
you walk
Oh,
out with your head, yeah, what you think you is? I got $50,000, $60,000. Nah, family, we got to be right. And no, I didn't do a typo. I wrote it the correct way. We got to take the time to be right. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about. And I got to put June on blast a little bit, y'all.
Stop.
I am. Yesterday we were doing some cleaning up. I found one of June's little old black books.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes, I did.
All right, then.
Yes, I did. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there for the world to see. Here it is. Pages all curled up. June was writing to herself back in 2018, family. And this one passage was so amazing. In 2018, June said that one day she was going to live on a house, a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home on the lake.
Yeah.
I want y'all to feel this.
Yeah.
Back in 2018, the girl was writing her dreams down.
Mm-hmm.
June took the time to write her things she did right. She also wrote about her old boyfriend, the contractor, but that's a whole nother story for another day. That supposedly wasn't her boyfriend. We ain't talking about that right now, are we?
Anyway.
Now, family, I'm so serious about this. I wish I could reach through the screen and shake you and make you understand how amazing this is. 2018. This girl was writing down where she was going to live. She was putting that in the universe. She was telling the universe, this is what's going to happen. There you go. That's right, Tracy. Write it down. Make it plain. We want you to be right, family. Don't be afraid. See, we always keep stuff in our head, and that's okay. But you know what? If you take what's in your head and you write it down, that becomes a plan.
Mm-hmm.
The universe can help you with your plan, family, because that's what it's for. Remember, I always say the universe is what? The universe is always going to be prosperous and generous.
Yeah.
Always, family. This is a little black girl. Say she gonna live on the lake. Man, that was a furthest thing from reality then. Tell them where we live now, baby. Tell them.
Live on the lake.
Live on the lake. Family. That's what I'm saying. Good morning, Janet Lane Brown. Plan your work, then work your plan. Write it down, family. That stuff is too big. It's too powerful to be just in your head.
But I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to be honest, too. I'm going to talk to you about that contractor boyfriend in a minute as well. Mm-hmm.
Even then, I didn't have crazy faith.
No.
I had a dream.
You had common
I
sense.
had a goal.
Yes.
And I would write them down.
Right here.
This is what I want.
Family, I want y'all to feel this right here. I wish you could see this. And we're going to talk about a passage about a boyfriend right here. Family, this woman had the nerve. Seriously, this little black girl with 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Things wasn't going quite the way she wanted to go, but she had the nerve to plan big. Man, that's what we do. We plan bigger than ourselves. We plan bigger than our lives. I want y'all to be right. Today, I don't care when, I don't care how, and you know I don't care where. I want you to write something down that you want to accomplish.
Yes.
And you know what, family? I'm going to be even more real with you. Don't y'all go out there and buy this big old fancy book. No, you don't even need to prove me wrong. Write it on a piece of paper and just keep the piece of paper somewhere. June, we had an old spiral notebook. Right here, family. This is nothing special. She didn't buy a big old fancy book and a big old fancy ink pen.
Couldn't afford it.
No. She may have wanted it, but she couldn't afford it. So we use what we have. This, family, is a tool. This is a guide. This is a plan. This is something that the universe took and made happen. Right? Family, We look out our back window, we looking at a lake,
Mm-hmm.
Lake Jordan in downtown Dinwiddie County. Now, don't be tripping, because where is Dinwiddie County? In
Petersburg.
Petersburg. It's in the Dirty Bird. No, she should have been more specific. I want a house on a lake
Margaret,
on,
Florida.
Florida.
Bahamas.
So be careful, family. Write it down, but be careful what you write down. You know, be specific.
But the
All
case
right.
of it is, I didn't realize then what I could have.
Yeah.
And I have that now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like,
Now you all old and broke down. Yeah.
no, but it's possible. You know what I mean?
Man,
The
that's.
power is in the pen. The power is in
I
what
got to correct you, June. It's
What?
not possible.
What?
It's probable.
There you go.
Probable.
Yeah.
Meaning it's more likely to happen than not. Family, June Smith is a regular, everyday person.
Yes.
I want y'all to feel that. She's a regular, everyday superwoman.
We all
Everyday miracles. If you're a single mom, you know the grind. Single dads, we got it easy. Single moms, y'all got, man, I cannot imagine. Yet you still got to execute those superpower moves and those superpower grooves. Janice says dreams are not dreams. They're goals to be realized.
Mm.
And a dream is not a dream, and a goal is to be gold. That's right. I'm making up my own words when we write it down. All right, family? Seriously. And I have some stuff, June, that I wrote down back in the day.
Really?
June and I, we would always meet up for lunch, and we would just sit down and we would write our goals down. I remember the time we met at the Chinese buffet,
Yes.
and I wrote some goals down for things I wanted to accomplish in business.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't ready to open my own firm. All I had was dreams and goals and ambition and drive and determination. And we sum all that up, fam. We take dreams, goals, determination, drive, ambition. We take all that stuff and we got to condense it down to one word: crazy faith.
I want to say this, Smitty. I'm going to say some of the time, but for me, most of the time, back then, I didn't have crazy faith. It's hard to have crazy faith when you're going through it. You know what I mean? Especially when you're a single parent. It's really hard. You're struggling. But I have it now because I went through it. You know what I mean?
I do, but see, June, here's the difference.
Mhm.
Here's the difference. You have it, and now you're reaching back and sharing it.
Oh, yeah.
So somebody else doesn't have to blaze the same trail that you blaze. They merely have to follow in your footsteps.
Yeah.
So family, y'all don't have to learn all the hard lessons that June did. Sure, you're going to make mistakes. That's called life. But you know what? When you get ready, when you ready, you don't have to create a new trail. Just get in line behind June.
Mhm.
Follow her footsteps, family.
What's that
You
song?
don't have to
Should've
make
Been
as many.
Me?
It should have been me.
It should have been me?
He said it shouldn't have been. No, it should have been me. Who wrote? Oh, see, now we got to know. Now we got to know. Tracy McLean shared, I have crazy faith. I was a single mother of 10.
There
Man,
you
I
go.
can't even imagine that, man. But wait a minute, let's get back to that. Who wrote that song, It Should Have Been Me? How's the song go, June? It should have been me. You're walking down the aisle, you see. It should have been me. Oh, Lord, why did you let this happen to me? Come on, I know Jana knows. I know Jana.
That's the
that-
words.
That was the words. That was the words. Jana, who remembers that song, It Should Have Been Me, and who remembers singing it?
I thought it shouldn't have been me because of all the stuff you had gone through. It shouldn't have been me, but you made it through.
No. This was a song about
We
a
think about
wedding.
two different
No, we're
songs.
talking about two. I don't know what y'all talking about in England. But here in the United
Help us out.
here in the United States, it should have been me. Come on, I know somebody remember this. Don't make me look crazy now. I got crazy faith, but I ain't necessarily crazy. It should have been me. And it was a woman at a wedding, and she was singing that it should have been her getting married.
No, this is a gospel song and it's a guy singing it.
Nah, I don't remember that. But again, family, we're going to keep it rolling. So again, today, be right, family. Be right. Be strong. Be resilient. Be goal-oriented.
I want to say I am totally proud of Miss Tracy. 10 kids.
I can't imagine
Man,
such
you're
a thing.
awesome.
I can't imagine such a thing.
I think she's
I can't
awesome.
imagine.
The fact
Everybody's
that she is
awesome.
Doing it with 10 kids.
Yeah,
is awesome.
you know. So here's the question, June. Is it harder for a mother of one, or is it harder for a mother of 10, or is the struggle the same?
You know what? I would say
Because
The
no.
struggle-
In your mind, in our individual mind, is the struggle the same?
I think the struggle's the same.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. The struggle feels the same no matter 1, 10, or 50 to ourselves. Now, in reality, taking care of 10 kids is way harder than taking care of one kid. But in our mind and our brain and our weakness and our times of being ineffective, it's overwhelming. It's never going to end. This is crazy. I can't do it. But family, when we factor in that crazy faith, and sometimes we don't even know it. June and I, we're just putting a label on it. Tracy had to have crazy faith to make it with 10 kids, June. I mean, she just had to have it. She may not have called it then. She may have just called it just grinding every single day.
Yeah.
She may have just called it taking care of kids. She may have just called it getting breakfast on the table. She may have just called it getting dinner on the table. We're taking those everyday miracles, family. We're not creating anything new. We're not generating any new powers. We're just naming what you already have and asking you to condense it even more. June, you know, I like Kool-Aid. Okay. And we were kids. We would always open up the package of Kool-Aid, and we just had to pour it in the container. And then, you know, the stuff that was left in the package, what did we do? We licked our finger and put it in the package and had to have some straight Kool-Aid. And straight Kool-Aid was always condensed. It always tasted very, very, very strong. And that's what we want you to do, family. We want you to condense your powers into one word. Condense everything you do into one phrase, into one word. If we can condense it that small, it becomes more powerful, more recognizable, family. You can do this. Don't make me start geeking out on y'all, because you know I can. You know I can. So again, family, let's just be right today and every day from now on.
What is the oh my God, I can't, Letitia, 8 kids. She bought a house.
Yeah. 8 kids living in public housing, paying $850 a month.
She did it.
That is exactly what you said earlier, June, where when you try to push, there's always the pull.
Yeah.
But she didn't give up. All I got to do is push past the pull a little bit each day. So wait a minute, let me get this right, RRHA. I got 8 kids. I'm out here grinding, finally making some money, trying to do better. And you're going to take more of my money?
Yeah.
You're going to take more of the tools that I need to do better for my family?
That's
y'all should be helping me. Oh, Yvonne, thank you, somebody. Marshall must have taken her time and looked it up. It should have been me by Yvonne Fair. Now, what were some of the words, Yvonne? Because I got to look at it. It should have been me. I'm sitting in my seat, you see. It should have been me. Oh, Lord, why did you do that? Man, don't play with me. I know I can't sing a lick. Y'all don't want me to sing, but I know the words sometimes. If not, what do? Make up my own words. June, you ever sung a whole song and then you just add your own words to it?
All the time.
One day you found out you
may see me in the car doing it.
Nowhere near being correct. Hey, family, it's supposed to be the Grits and Grands 15, but y'all folk get me excited. You gets me to talking. Where are we? Man, we're 23 minutes. We're going to have to rename this, June. Hey, family, be right today. All right? Be right today. Be right tomorrow. Be right every day, henceforth and forevermore. Take the time. Write it down. Revisit it. You'll be amazed at what the universe can do for you, to you, through you.
Yes.
When you write it down. There you go. Janet Lane Brown said, the preacher asked if there's anyone who objects, and I said, it should have been me. There you go. I knew that was a song.
Well, that isn't the song. I
don't know what June was.
I'm gonna have to
don't listen to June. Don't listen.
I have to Google it and
See,
come back to
people found my song, June. Ain't nobody gonna find your song. Ain't nobody traveling to England to find you.
I'm gonna find it. That's not the one. That's not the one.
Hey, family, look here. We truly, Tracy says, I will buy a home by May.
Okay.
Well, I got to correct Tracy. We, usin, because we want to be there with you every step of the way. You know what, Tracy? We want to celebrate with you, and we want to record it. We want to share it to the Grits and Grands family. We want to share that at our daily family reunion, showing people. I could tell you, how people say, I could show you better than I could tell you. That's about the time you're going to get your ass whooped.
Hey,
Viola Glover, good morning to you. Viola, how long have you been in your home now, if you don't mind sharing? with the family. How long have you been a homeowner, Viola? So again, family, be right. Be right. And it's okay. Don't expect it to happen overnight, but I promise you, write it down, make it plain. Dreams written down become plan. Plans become action,
Yeah.
and action becomes successes. And family, I said it before and I'll say it again. The sooner you achieve your goal, the longer you get to enjoy it. Because you know what, family? We ain't going to be here forever. See, y'all get ready to let me go into my
here
big
we
boy.
go.
Get ready
Get ready to
hit.
geek
We get ready to
out.
hit
Here
geek
we
out,
go.
hit the big blue marble. Family, no, seriously, June. We ain't got but so much time here on the big blue spinning marble, family.
Yeah.
We all gotta go sooner or later. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Nobody lives forever. But I could grind each and every day. I can expect and plan for everyday miracles. People say, man, you can't plan for a miracle. Yeah, I can, and yeah, I do. And yes, there's proof you can, because June Teresa Smith done did it.
Yes.
Just
And that was one of the other things that I realized yesterday, that I wallowed too much.
Yes.
I had a whole lot of self-pity back then.
Yes, most of us do. Most of us, woe is me.
That's right. I
Woe
don't
is
have
me.
time now. I won't have time.
Woe is me. But something in her caused her to write this down. She also, like I said, she also wrote about the contractor boyfriend. But we're going to get back to that next show, family.
Anyway, Smith,
Right here.
I am
Here it is
determined.
right here. Right here,
Listen to
family.
me.
Here, right there.
I am determined. After I went and saw that yesterday and went down memory lane, I am determined to live in my joy every single day.
Everyday miracles. Plan
That's
for
right.
them, family.
Live in my
Write
joy.
them down.
Live in your joy.
Write it down. June, what's your word of the year?
You put me on the spot.
Oh, my God.
Gosh.
Mm-mm-mm.
Deliberate acts.
There you go. She deliberately, with malice and forethought, wrote some stuff down, family. My word of the year is what?
Delicatessen.
Delicatessen,
See, I
family.
remember yours. So
You remember mine, but you can't remember yours.
Yeah. Maybe because I'm thinking and living it deliberately.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing, family. Hey, look here, June. We got to be right. We're still at number 2. We got to get above 100.
That's all right. We will.
Yes, we will. You know
why?
No, you know why.
No, you know.
No, you know why. No, you know why. Tell us why, June.
Because we wrote it down.
Because we wrote it down, family. Because we're making plans. Did we write down a big old long story step by step? No. All I did was put it on this slide. That's it. Seriously, fam. That's number 2. That's my plan. I'm going to turn that 2 into 100. Remember, we don't have to be fancy. Many times, the simplest thing is the most powerful thing. Most powerful thing on the whole entire universe
It's me.
is the atom.
Me.
The atom. The atom. See, I could geek out on that too, but I ain't going to, family. Hey, look here. Hopefully we gave you something to value, because June got that wrong anyway. The most powerful thing on the whole entire universe is actually me. It's not Viola Glover. It's not Marshall Tarver. It's not Tracy McLean. It's not Janet Lane Brown. It's not Gwen Murphy Johnson. It is not Tracy McLean. I think I said Tracy, yeah. It's not Sharon Campbell. And it's definitely not Crystal Smith.
And it is definitely not Smitty Smith.
It is
Because
definitely
it's me.
Smitty Smith.
It is me.
The most powerful thing, even more powerful than Janet Lane Brown, is Smitty Smith. Smitty Smith, I'm telling you. Now, y'all may disagree. You know what? You better disagree. Because the most important person in the world, somebody tell me, I want y'all to tell me so I can end this broadcast. There you go. Sharon Campbell said, it's me. She added all those E's and she got it wrong.
Because it's me.
Because it's me. She thought because she could string it out, make it sound long, it's going to be her. It ain't her. It ain't you, girlfriend. No. It's Smitty Schmidt. It's Janet Lane Brown. It's June Teresa writing stuff down. Got an old contractor boyfriend, Smith.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, family. It's
I'm
all.
researching myself.
Family, listen here. The universe gives you what you need. I just can't say it enough. The universe gives you what you need, and I'll prove it to you. Now, I've been picking on June, but there was a time when I, too, started writing things down.
Oh, really?
And I said that, you know what? I love being in real estate, but real estate is a very lonely business because you're working by yourself. You're planning by yourself. Good morning, Vicky. Vicky Roche. Vicky, is this your first time with us? And she hit us with a big good morning.
She did.
And didn't
Good
even put a
morning,
space. She made it all one word. I said, go, morning. Good morning. G morning. I think this is our first time Vicky being with us.
I think so, yes.
Vicky, we every morning with our family reunion, Grits and Grants, 15 minutes. We ain't paying no attention to that today because we done gone way past
Way
that.
past it.
But I got to share this, family. I wrote down that I wanted to be successful in real estate. My success was driven by my desire to help other people, not by making money. I want to make that clear. But it's a lonely business. You're always driving up 95, down 95, to the south side, from the south side. It was just such a lonely business. So I wrote down, Lord, I want a partner in this real estate business. All right? I want y'all, if I could just impart upon you how crazy faith I didn't know what it was called then, to dare to ask the Lord, after all the stupid things I've done in my life, to ask the Lord to bless me with a partner, someone that cares about me, that loves real estate as much as I do. And look what I got. Tell them what I got, June Smith.
Me.
Got June Theresa Smith. Lord had to go all the way to England. Boy, I got to get you somebody from England, somebody who don't know how crazy stupid you are.
Really?
The universe is forgiven. The Lord is forgiven. You know what, family? And that's what I have. And where do we live? 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths on the lake, which is exactly what June Smith wrote in her book.
It is.
2 different books, family. 2 different pages, 2 different dreams.
2 different times.
2 different times that merge together. Family. The universe is both prosperous and generous.
And Smitty, did it happen straight away?
No, I had to get you trained, girl.
Oh, Lord.
It took some time. It took some time, family. That was crazy faith. So again, folks, it's just a matter of being right. Would you agree, Miss Smith?
It is.
Yeah, you want to take us out of here, June, so we can let these folks go and enjoy their day now that we done spent up their whole day talking to us?
I guess all I have to say is there's going to be ups and downs, but
There
don't
will.
stay in your down.
There you go, family. It has to be.
Not for too long.
It has to be.
That's right.
Family, look here. Yay, it worked. Woohoo! Family, thank you for joining us. Our Grits and Grants family reunion. We're here every morning, 8:30 to 8:45-ish. I guess we blew past that today. But we get to talking, we get to sharing, family. Be right. The rest of this day and forevermore, be right. Write something down.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't even have to be grammatically correct, because I ain't even nowhere near that.
And that's why he didn't post the page.
It just needs to be, it just needs to be sincere.
Yes.
That's all I'm asking, family. Make it sincere. I did not do it right because I'm still on the screen. Shame on Smitty. Oh well. So family, I got to figure out what it is I broke yesterday. I'm saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So look here, family. I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
Look here, we got to go. Sharon Campbell said, have a magnificent day. Now, that's the word I wasn't expecting to hear today, magnificent. You know what, Sharon? I'm going to grab hold of that, and I am going to have a magnificent day, being the most important person in the world, which is...
Me.
Oh, my God, it's me.
I want everyone to have a magnificent day, because you know what? It's about me.
Marshall Tarver shared, be right. I love it. Be right, family. Have an amazing day. Hey, family, we got to go. I am Smitty Smith.
They know who I am.
And that is June Theresa Smith, coming at you live and in living color from D.C., downtown Dinwiddie County. Hey, we got to go. Deuces.